I'm Jen with Press Pass LA. Thanks for joining me here tonight outside of Create Nightclub. We are here for Macy's Glamorama Fashion Rocks, and tonight we have performances by Jason Derulo, DJ Paul Oakenfold, and some of Macy's hottest fashion. Hi Jason, how are you? Thanks for stopping with us. Tell us why you decided to perform tonight and support AIDS Project Los Angeles.
It's my absolute pleasure. I've actually been doing all the Glamoramas across the country, and I've actually just noticed that there are different charities happening. It's not just one particular one. So, I mean, I'm somebody who loves to give back. I think my platform is the reason why I do what I do. You know, singing is great, you know, performing is amazing, it's a part of who I am, but the platform I get to speak on what I believe in, I think is much bigger.
We're with Ross, you're at Macy's Glamorama. Were you just at Fashion Week this week?
No, but my partner Salvador, who's my wardrobe stylist, was at Fashion Week this week, and so I got to see all his Instagrams.
Oh, well, that must have been kind of like a little jealous there, right?
I mean, I was a little jealous. I was working, and like, to be quite frank, he's more the fashionista. I like to like kind of mellow out.
You look good. He did a good job.
It's only because of him. I would be in a hooded sweatshirt.
So what's your go-to fashion tip? Like if you're picking something out of your closet, what's your go-to? Like, all right, I need something real quick.
Yeah, well, if you don't date a wardrobe stylist, I think you should find things that complement but don't match. Do you know what I mean? Like this doesn't really match, but like
matchy.
But it complements. It goes together. And when they say you can't mix that with this, screw them. Mix it.
And are you a big supporter of this event and the charity in general?
Yeah, I come almost every year to this event for years and years and years going back because it's, you know, it's so important. Elizabeth Taylor used to be at the ones I would go to back in the day, and her mission was all about finding a cure for HIV/AIDS, and we're still in the fight. We're going to find it.
Okay, so we're here with Tara and Marcy. We're at Macy's Fashion Rocks. Tell us a little bit about your go-to fashion tips and your go-to makeup tips, because I know you have a line coming out.
You have to feel good in what you're wearing, and it's like kind of putting on like when I do a movie, it's putting on the costume and you fall into the character. So when you feel good with your dress and everything, it's almost like a character, you know? And when you get your makeup done with what we're doing with Marcy, it just puts it all together. It's like it's like the cherry on top.
Now you're on Dancing with the Stars. Tell us, you got some dance moves that we can see right now?
Yeah, we have dance moves, but you're going to have to tune in Monday to see them because I don't want to sprain an ankle on the red carpet, let me tell you.
And I don't want him to sprain his ankle on the red carpet right now. You guys got to win that trophy.
Yeah, we got to win the mirror ball, and I can't move my body because she's such a good teacher that she's kicking my butt, and every part of my body hurts. And I mean every single...
She looks happy about this.
She loves it.
That's my job. That's my job.
We're going to do it again. I'm like...
What pointers do you have for people on the dance floor out there tonight to DJ Paul Oakenfold? What can you give them?
As far as dance tips,
yeah,
move those hips and don't be scared of it. I feel like anytime I try to get people to dance, it's always like, I don't want to move this region. It's like, you should love this region. You should get your booty back, shake it out, like not be scared to rock back. That's my advice. Just do it.
All right, we're here with Blair and Jessica. You guys are at Macy's Fashion Rocks Glamorama event. Have you been before, or is this first time for you guys?
This is our first year.
It is.
Yeah.
First time.
All right, so before you go in there and you get some tips, what's your go-to fashion pointer if you have to get ready for a red carpet or something?
Oh, go to the model first, right here.
Black's always a safe choice.
We're here with Omar at Macy's Fashion Rocks. What are you looking forward about with the fashion tonight?
You know what? I just got back from Fashion Week in New York, and so I'm actually really interested to see the mix and match, to see how the difference is in California and New York. I gave great California action because I'm so much more casual. You know, it's the coast, everything is different on each coast.
And it's warmer. You'd be freezing right now outside in New York.
Burning up in LA. I have a light headache because it's been so hot for so long. I am so tired of the heat. I'll be so happy when summer is over.
This is the first year they had two simultaneous events. There's one happening in New York right now and one happening here.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's interesting. A friend of mine I remember it was a big deal for her. She was a model and she got invited to walk in Glamorama. It was the biggest deal for her in her career. She loved it. So
it's a good show.
See what's going on.
I hear it's menswear in there tonight, so we'll be looking at the men, but I'll take down some tips maybe for future.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a pair of free draws and a gift basket or something. Who knows?
What's up next for you? Everybody knows you from CSI. Where can we see you next, though?
Next thing you'll see me on is a show called Weekend Fix with the Esquire Network, the new Esquire Network. It's a very young lifestyle and travel show. Basically, I tricked the network into paying me to travel around the world. It's fantastic.
You can broker all my deals. All right, thanks for stopping with us. Nice to meet you. All right, we're here with Jason and Tyler. You guys are at Fashion Rocks tonight. Tell us what brings you out and to support the charity.
We're
you know, we basically are just here to support this incredible charity that started in a cafeteria in 1982 and now has raised $31 million and helps 11,000 people a year, I think.
Pretty incredible.
It's really incredible, and I don't know, it's one of those things where it was started by a small group of people, and you see what kind of change can come about from that. And we're not out of the woods yet with AIDS and HIV, but with this money going to research and education to prevent it and care for people who have it, it's a really sort of incredible organization with its hands in a lot of places where we need them.
Yeah.
All right, we're here with Mandy. You're the costume designer for Pretty Little Liars. We're at Fashion Rocks. Tell us what inspires you when you're looking for design stuff for the girls for set.
First of all, I always say what inspires me. Look in there, right? What inspires me is like things that I wasn't allowed to do when I was young. So I just kind of dress up my little dolls on what I wish I was able to wear, and street style. Bottom line, I walk around on the weekends, take pictures of people, and I just want to take the streets to, you know, the screen.
All right, we're here with Riley Smith at Fashion Rocks. Are you a big supporter of this event? Have you been before?
I've never been before. It's my first time, but I'm excited, yeah.
I hear it's going to be good. I hear there's a menswear presentation, so the men should definitely be happy.
Nice. I always need new tips, you know, so, yeah.
So what's up next for you? Are you taking a little break or getting right back in?
No, I have a new show coming out this Saturday called Deliverance Creek. It's Nicholas Sparks who wrote The Notebook, and it'll be on Lifetime at 8/7 Central this Saturday, the 13th.
We are here at Macy's Glamorama tonight. Tell us, what is your go-to fashion tip?
My go-to fashion tip for fall right now is to wear knitwear unconventionally. I love like sweater skirts and sweater boots and scarf tops. I love doing things that aren't just like your basic Gap sweater. There's so many ways that you can wear knitwear, and especially because it's so warm out here, you almost need to wear like a sweater boot with a tank top.
I agree with that. I love your outfit right now. What do you?
For Macy's. I'm wearing Macy's tonight.
We're with Robert from Shark Tank. Everybody loves your show. What tips do you have if you're giving, instead of business tips, what fashion tips do you have?
Spend a lot of money on a jacket and you'll look great. If you spend $10,000 on a jacket, you too will look great.
This is a nice jacket. Whose jacket is it?
Tom Ford.
So what are you excited about tonight? Obviously, Macy's is bringing in a bunch of menswear tonight.
I'm a big fashion guy. I mean, we don't get to see it on the show because we have to wear the same outfit because of editing, but I'm a big supporter of fashion and a big supporter of AIDS causes, so it's a great event.
It's Macy's Passport presents Glamorama Fashion Rocks. So tell us, what are your fashion tips when you're going out? Like if you have 2 minutes to get ready, Bonnie, what do you pull out?
Always either Giuseppe Zanotti or Louboutins are the most important thing. If you got the good shoes, you can pretty much wear anything on top, in my opinion.
All right, hi Spike. So we're here at Macy's Glamorama. Tell us, when you're getting ready for a fashion event, what's your go-to thing when you need to pick something out of your closet?
Well, I work for the Esquire Network, so there is a lot of pressure on me to look good, and my default is not fashion. It's not good. So what I like to do really is put on an outfit with some clothes that people have given me, and then I step in front of my wife.
Have you been to this before, or any of the events supporting AIDS Project L.A.?
I've been to several AIDS events, but not this one. When I read about this one, I thought it was really cool that they're getting the community out to raise money for HIV and AIDS. And you know, I'm part of the LA community, and I have a lot of friends who are part of this event, and I thought I'd come out and help support it. They make a lot of money for research, so it's cool.
All right, we're with Joanna, and we're here at Macy's Fashion Rocks. I love your dress, actually. Tell me who you're wearing.
It's from Macy's INC. I got styled today by them, so I was pretty excited about that.
And have you been before, or is this your first time?
I was here last year for Macy's Glamorama, and it was a great experience. I mean, after being on Fashion Star, working with Macy's and getting my collection bought by them, it was just really awesome to come and support and just be part of the family, the Macy's family.
All right, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Fantastic.
So how is your line going, 2 halves?
It's going well. It's going well. We're having a launch event in store at Kelly Cole on La Brea this Friday. So
It's probably going to kill us for saying that on camera.
I know.
But whatever. Turn up and party with us.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll edit slow and maybe just get it up on Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be good though. We're excited. It's getting into a few retailers now, which is cool to see it like in the flesh somewhere for people to buy.
Yeah.
And online it's doing really well, and people are interested, which is super flattering and fulfilling.
It's not. I don't think it was necessarily what people were expecting from Shanae as her design debut.
No.
Necessarily, but it's cool. The response has been awesome.
Yeah, and we've been doing everything ourselves, like everything.
Yeah, everything.
So
We built the
So
site.
it's probably more special, you know, when people are buying it, it's more special.
Yeah.
All right, we're with Peyton. We are at Fashion Rocks, Macy's Glamorama. Who are you wearing tonight?
Tonight I'm wearing Parker.
Well, I love it. I love the dress. Tell us, you know, you're here supporting AIDS Project Los Angeles. Why is that kind of near and dear to your heart? And to come out tonight, there's always so many events you can support. What made you pick this one?
It means so much. I mean, it's such a fun way too to raise money, and the fact that they've raised over $30 million for this cause is just amazing. I think it's great. Everything about it.
A parade of good-looking men are walking behind you. I think it's all the fashion models for tonight's show. I'm trying to look at you, but it's hard to focus. It's hard to focus, girl.
I don't blame you.
Well, that's a wrap on the red carpet of Macy's Glamorama, but fashion rocks, and we're about to get inside to see the fashion by Talia Orange and 2 Exist, which will both be available this fall at Macy's.